1000 only. I created an account from scratch, and in each episode I complete a task of 1000 things. But you, the viewer, decide what my next task is going to be by voting on a poll which I release each video. Now pick your vote wisely, because the profit I make will be invested into better gear to prepare for the next episode. For a full list of the rules and restrictions, check out the description of the video. Are you ready? Let's begin! Hey, hello there everyone, my name is Vannaka and today I bring you episode 12 of 1000 only, Mammoths. Almost half of the voters from last episode wanted me to kill this creature, and I must admit that I'm incredibly hyped to show you guys the results of this episode because I've unlocked loads of stuff. I really like the Mammoths a lot because they have 130 HP, which means that we'll be gaining a huge boost in our combat stats. This is essential if you want to kill stronger monsters in the future, so you won't hear me complain about it. So this is the first time in this series we are killing a monster in the wilderness. And this is very exciting, but at the same time I'm risking my items all the time. And that is why I wanted to have an outfit as cheap as possible, but still very effective to kill the Mammoths. I decided to buy all 4 Zamorak pages to fill my book, since this book is untradeable and can be reclaimed for free after dying. Alongside that, I wanted to buy the best prayer gear possible, so I can use Protect from melee while killing the Mammoths. What is also incredibly interesting in this episode is that we're going to use an imbued ring of wealth, which means we have a double chance of receiving medium clues. On average, we should get about 1 in 64 clues then. Now we do actually risk the imbue of our ring in the wilderness, so I cannot say we are killing these guys completely risk-free, but of course this is something I just need to do because the double clues are amazing. But anyway, here you can see the gear I will be fighting the Mammoths with. A nice prayer bonus and a dragon longsword to train my melee stats. Let's begin! Like I said earlier in the video, I'm really happy that I got to kill Mammoths for this episode. The loot is not super spectacular, but the amount of XP and clues we will be getting in this episode is simply amazing. What is also very nice is that Mammoths are located super close to the wilderness hub, which means we have a free stat restoration every single trip. Now I gotta say I was very lucky on the medium clue scrolls early on. With 60 kills only I got 3 mediums. I decided to focus on training my defense first, because I wanted to be level 60 in the skill so I can wear dragon and obsidian armor. Also, the amount of long bones I received in this video is ridiculous. I think they're like a 1 in 400 drop, but I got 4 of them and also a curved bone. So after completing a couple of clues, I got a requirement that took a while to get. I needed to dig up a casket on Fossil Island, which requires multiple quests and tasks to be completed. First I did the dig site, which is also a requirement for desert treasure by the way, and then I collected 100 kudos in the Vannaka museum. To get my 100 kudos I had to clean all the possible artifacts, and I'm actually very happy I did this because I unlocked the enchanted ruby necklace here, so now I can teleport to the dig site. Now unfortunately cleaning all the artifacts alone was not enough for 100 kudos. I needed to complete a few specific quests, so I did Rune Mysteries, after that Hazel Cult, and then making history to get the kudos I needed. I put all the XP lamp rewards on Slayer as always, and then I did the quest for the actual requirement, Bon Voyage. I have access to the Fossil Island now, which may be interesting for future 1000 only videos, so let me know if you have a cool idea. So finally we completed the clue, and it took a while but it was necessary. And after that, I happily continued to kill more Mammoths. So, a few more kills and a few more defense levels later, I stumbled across a very familiar drop from a few episodes ago, the shield left half. It is probably because of the Ring of Wealth, but honestly, these things don't even feel that rare anymore. After that we got another longbone, and then I was thinking like, how about a loot from 1000 longbones? I mean, I will probably have to make about 500 episodes to get there, but who knows, one time. A bit later I got a clue scroll that required me to enter the mining camp in the desert. For this I only needed to start the tourist trap quest, so that wasn't too bad to be honest. I completed the clue. When I was a little over 1/3 of my 1000 task, I finally reached level 60 defense, and I'm very happy that I finally got that now. Apart from prayer, all my combat stats are now 60 or higher, which is great. So after I got 60 defense, I started training my strength. The goal is now to get level 65 strength and attack for a very specific reason. Most of you already know why I suppose, but I will talk about that later in the video. Hello there, Longbone! We kept killing the Mammoths, and guess what? Once again I got a medium clue scroll with a quest requirement, Jungle Potion. So I did the quest quickly, and I'm very happy that I did it because now I was able to complete the clue. And here is the curved bone I talked about earlier. got another strength level to 63, and a medium clue scroll that required partial completion of the Creature of Frankenstein quest. I was really in the mood to get these requirements out of the way, so I decided to do it and completed the clue. But here comes a tricky part. After I got level 64 strength, I decided to switch to attack. But why not train it to 65 first? Well, hear me out. So I calculated that for getting both level 65 attack and strength in this same episode, I needed to kill just a little over 1000 mammoths. But obviously I was not going to do that. So I was thinking, there is a clue scroll that requires completion of Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer rewards me with about 18k strength XP, and that would be just enough to reach my goal in this episode. But of course, only if I get this Dragon Slayer requirement. So I switched to the attack style, hoping for this specific clue scroll requirement. I got quite a lot of clue scrolls after I decided to make this gamble, and none of them required Dragon Slayer, until mammoth kill number 824. In order to complete this clue scroll, I needed to equip a green dragonhide body, and this requires Dragon Slayer to be completed, so I allowed myself to do it. Now back in the day, Dragon Slayer seemed so hard to complete, but I tracked the time and it literally took me 15 minutes to complete. Wow. So after completing the quest, I did the clue, and of course I was super happy because now I was able to switch back to strength again to get level 65 and then move on with attack. But then, I encountered my first PKer, ironically enough named Mammoth Boy. It was a close one, but unfortunately I died for the first time on this account. This really sucked because I lost my Ring of Wealth imbue, which was about 200k, but of course that is the risk of going to the wilderness. But on the other hand, I'm actually quite happy that this happened, because this gives me the opportunity to ask you guys a question. How should I handle dying with loot in the wilderness? Should I simply leave it as it is, like continue with the episode until I killed 1000 exactly? Or do you want me to keep killing the monsters until I have successfully banked 1000 loots? Please let me know in the comments what you like the most. Now I must say that I was quite lucky that Mr. Mammoth Boy is one of my loyal viewers actually, so he was so generous to give me back the big bones I lost from the mammoths, and he insisted on giving back 50k to pay for my Ring of Wealth imbue. So nice of him. But still, the last part of the episode had to be done without my imbued ring, but that didn't stop me from getting more clue scrolls. I got 14 medium clues in total now, which is definitely not bad. And then on kill number 980 I finally got the level 65 attack. This means my attack and strength are now level 130 combined, and in combination with 60 defense, this means I can now enter the warrior guild, go for a dragon defender, and equip it. Super exciting. So here it is, the last kill. Now let's go to the bank and do a price check. Alright then, I'm going to price check 2 inventories with my total loot. The first one is loot that is actually worth something, and the second, well, you'll see that in a minute. But anyway, the first price check is worth 513k. Now I forgot to include the coin drops I got from the mammoths, but this was about 14k, so if we add this up, it is worth 527k in total. And now my friends, prepare yourselves for the ultimate price check, 12k in seeds. It's unbelievable guys, I spent so much time picking up these things and it's so not worth it. But oh well, I guess that is part of the series too. So now let's go and sell everything to the GE. So in total we got 532k from the mammoths, but we also have 14 beautiful medium clue caskets in our inventory. What will the loot be? Here we are, back after opening and selling all of our medium clue scroll loot. Unfortunately, no ranger boots, but we did almost double our total loot to 945k in total. Now, this is not the best ever, but to be honest, in this episode we made so much progress that I don't really care. My collection log is also updated with all the new cool loots we got from the medium clues. I really want to keep checking this until we have completed it. I mean, it sounds like a cool goal to go for. So like I mentioned before, I'm super happy with the stats that we have trained in this episode. We got 65 attack, 65 strength, 60 defense, 70 hit points, 48 prayer, 39 herblore, 34 thieving, and 43 mining. Also, our combat level has increased from 73 to 80. But now it is time to talk about this episode's poll. I think you've all seen this coming, but this time you can vote for 1000 Cyclops for the Dragon Defender, 1000 Blue Dragons for Dragon Bones and Hides and Heart Glues, or 1000 Ice Trolls to get the Helm of Natisnod. If we go with the Cyclops, then I will obviously go for the Dragon Defender, which is going to be one of the best items in the shield slot for a long time, and this will help us speed up future episodes. The Blue Dragons are probably the best to go with if we need money, because I will make a guaranteed 3.5 mil thanks to the Dragon Bones and Hides, and I will also get some Heart Glue Scrolls on the way. And last but not least, the Ice Trolls are very interesting because they have good loot, but I will also complete the Fremenic Trials and Isles quest so we get access to the Helm of Natisnod. So this one will be a combination of a gear upgrade and making money. If you want to vote, it is very easy to do. Simply click on the link in the description or in the comments and choose your favorite option. It takes like 10 seconds. And if you are voting anyway, then also make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next video. I try to upload a 1000 only video every Friday. Alright then, so that is going to be the end for this episode, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to leave a like on the video. That really helps me get this video out there. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.